Hi babes, welcome back to Chair Talk. I am Adriana and we're here with your expert, Moselle and Trina. I know you'll love last episode, so we're gonna kind of piggyback on it a little bit. So before we go into our questions, we're gonna look at some comments. But first of all, pick Trina's braids.
Me?
You over here talking about braids last time, and look at you rocking them braids today.
You talking about me?
Yes, you. Yes, you.
The proof that we're not anti-braid.
We're not anti-braid.
They are not anti-braid.
Love all the culture. I went on vacation and I needed my hair together, so I wouldn't have to worry about it because I was gonna get in the water and all that little stuff. So again, the braids, perfect versatility. You know, vacation, things like that. You know, you really need something that just kind of, hold yourself together because you don't have time to be fooling with your hair or whatever.
Yeah.
Perfect. How long would I leave them in? I'm not going to leave them in more than 4 to 6 weeks. Why not? Because I have to get to that hair strand to truly condition my hair strand. It is
you
very...
gonna keep it for 4 to 6 weeks?
Huh?
You're gonna keep your braids for 4 to 6 weeks?
So that's the recommended. I don't know if I can handle that.
Gotcha.
Because I like to shampoo my hair a little bit more. And I can shampoo it. I have shampooed it. Quick little tip before we get into it. When you are shampooing, you don't have to really go out and buy any special type of shampoo and conditioner. If you have a shampoo and conditioner that you're using and it works really well with your hair, just dilute it in bottles. Yeah. So dilute your shampoo in hot water in a spray bottle, and dilute your conditioner. Like if you have a leave-in conditioner, that's great. But if you don't, then your regular conditioner, shake it up really, really well so it's nice and diluted, and then spray it down in the shower, and then rinse it out, and then spray your conditioner, and then rinse it out, and then proceed, and let it dry and things like that. So just little tidbits. But yes, I was on vacay.
So you're gonna protect me with
the braids. Oh, sorry.
She's feeling herself.
Well, I'm used to
I'm feeling myself.
I'm gonna do like this.
Literally woke up like
I wasn't doing it.
I need your friend.
No, friend.
All right. So now that we address the protective style on Trina.
See,
there you go.
Now you gotta start stuff.
The consistent style. No, the convenient style.
It's a convenient style. And I love it. Shout out to Mr. INB. That's the chick who did it. She laid me out. Shout out to her.
She did it.
She on Insta, Mr. INB.
As in boy.
As in boy. I entered the Nancy B as in boy. She did the doggone thing.
She did it.
Yes, she did.
Beautiful. I've been obsessed since I got here.
Yeah. So very professional. She hooked me up.
All right.
As she always does.
Always.
We'll tag her. We'll put an Extra in there for anybody's looking for.
She is a licensed cosmetologist.
Beautiful.
Okay.
She herself. Let me not say that. We're gonna move on to. So before we get into our questions today, we're gonna look at some of the comments we got on the last video. That was heated. People loved it. So we have some questions there. Not questions. We had some comments. So we're gonna have the experts here kind of share a little bit, explain a little bit, educate a little bit about this comment. So first, before we get into the spicy comments, let's talk about Alexandria. Thank you, Alexandria. So what Alexandria said is, thank you, ladies. I found this to be true when we talked about what were we talking about that episode? It was the texture. It was texture. The texture does not matter when it comes to hair retention, the length retention. So the video recap was about the hair texture does not matter when it comes to that. So we had Alexandria say, thank you, ladies. I found this to be true. I make my own deep conditioner using it on my hair for years. Only marketed to Afro texture hair. Use it on my wigs. Thought it would be too heavy. Nope. I just use less and realized what you guys said, and that's the whole foundation of Afro texture hair, which is a good thing. Get to learn your own hair. Forget about texture. So thank you, Alexandra, for sharing your experience and what you're doing. And
we're glad it's working for you.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yep.
Good for you, love.
Yes. Now we have a couple of comments. I think we can kind of respond and educate about them in once. It's 2 comments, but we can put them together. So I'm gonna read them out loud, and then we're gonna have Moselle and Trina explain a little bit, respond to those comments. So the first one is by Lulu Deluxe. Sorry, I can't read. It's kind of long, but we'll call you Lulu. Hey, Lulu girl. So your comment was texture does matter in the growth process and how you retain length. You have to know what your goals are when choosing chemical treatment and products. That's what Lulu said. And Leah commented something very similar. Hi, Leah. She said, texture and curl pattern are two different things. Curl patterns that
Sorry.
Hey.
Someone said.
So Leah, I'm gonna start over with Leah comments. So Leah said, texture and curl pattern are two different things. Curl pattern does not matter, but texture definitely does. The thickness of your hair and your hair strands are important when considering different products. All right, so we have those two comments, ladies. We were not able to get to them because typing, I'm going to be honest, it'll be a lot. So we decided to just address them and talk to you live. So, all right, ladies, let's talk. Let's reply to these comments. The floor
So
is yours.
first, everything we're talking about is regarding length retention and keeping your hair strand healthy. So we wouldn't really be talking about chemical treatments necessarily. We're just talking about how to care for your hair, keep your hair strand healthy, and how to retain length. That's the goal we're always talking about. Whenever we're talking about anything, that's what we're talking about.
And like she was from what I'm hearing is that the texture matters when you're trying to retain length. And unfortunately, that's not true. And remember, everybody, what we're speaking off of is experience. We're not trying to, debate or but it really is experience. It's what we've tried, what we've seen, and what we've accomplished, and what we've studied. So the thing about it is whether we have somebody with relaxed hair, tight curly hair, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever the curl pattern is. I'm gonna be honest.
We're using the same.
Using the same stuff.
Yeah.
The amount changes.
Yes.
When you have like texture, I might not. We don't need as much when it's looser. Denser, tighter curls might need a little bit more to, because you have a lot to get through. But the product, it doesn't change.
Right.
If the product is doing what we need it to do, is going inside their hair shaft, is conditioning their hair shaft from the inside out, helping seal the cuticle. Cuticle, is am I saying this right? Cuticle. It's late, y'all. I just got back from vacation.
Oh, I just remembered what the lady said too.
Oh, go ahead.
She said cuticle.
Cuticle, yeah.
Cuticle.
We learned a new word.
But no.
What is that, French?
No,
it's the cuticle.
It's just cuticle. Somebody tried to educate me and tell me cuticle.
Yeah.
Hey, lady cuticle. Maybe that's what you mean. I don't know. But if it's sealing the hair strand up and also repeatedly able to go in the hair strand and repeat itself every single time, it's working, and it'll work across the board.
Yeah.
You don't have to. That's honestly, that was really a marketing thing.
Yeah.
For companies to just say, oh, if you have 4C hair, you need this. Oh,
It's marketing.
It's marketing, and we're saying this. I love it. And we want you to save money too, because you can have a house full of people. There shouldn't be a million different products for everybody. It saves money, it saves time, it saves headache, and it saves stress.
Yeah.
So you should be able to get through your hair. Your hair.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a quick tip. If you can get through your hair every single time, and it gets easier and easier and easier and easier,
It's working.
it's working. That's something you can look out for if we want to simplify it.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yep.
All right, Lulu and Leah, I hope we answered your comments.
And we appreciate
Yeah,
you.
thank you for interacting.
Yeah,
we appreciate
absolutely.
Yeah.
So again, to resume, texture does not matter when it comes to length retention.
Mhm.
But again, if you found what works for you,
Yeah.
beautiful.
Then
You don't need to
don't
change
stop
it.
it. Just
Yeah.
do it.
But-
Don't just keep doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever's
Alright.
working, keep doing it.
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right. Now we're gonna move on to our questions of the day, right?
Mhm.
So our first question, everything's kind of tying together. Since we talk about texture, hair, and everything, let's talk about what really is considered healthy hair. What is damaged hair? So if I'm home, how do I know my hair is healthy or it's damaged? And if it's healthy, great. But if it's damaged, can we fix it? Or if your hair is damaged, it usually means it has to go.
So it's kind of going back to what we just left off.
Yeah.
If you're at home and every time you do your hair, it's stressful, you're dreading it, and I mean, whether it's this amount of hair or that amount of hair, it should never be stressful. You shouldn't have to put ponytails or braid it up just to get it
Just to
shampooed
shampoo.
and help with detangling.
Yeah.
Like there's so many things. Like it can take time, but it shouldn't be difficult.
Right.
Is what we're saying.
Mhm.
So that's how you know there is a high chance that you have damaged hair.
Damaged strands.
Yeah, they're dried out because
Yeah.
dried out hair will lock up.
Yep. When you
Go
wash
ahead. Yeah, go ahead, Mobile.
Yeah. Yeah, if your hair is locking up every time you try to wash it when it, loose, then it's damaged, and the cuticle layer is open, and it is it's attaching to itself
Mm-hmm.
because it's open. And if your hair is doing that, it's definitely damaged, and it doesn't matter how long your hair is. If your hair is doing that, it needs repair.
Mm-hmm.
So you can have hair all the way to your
Mhm.
booty, and
Yeah,
it can still
and
be
if it's
unhealthy
doing
hair.
that,
Yeah,
It's-
absolutely.
Yeah, it's in repair mode. If it's long and you're still struggling with tangles and dryness and brittle hair, all these
Mhm.
things that people, you'll see these catchphrases online or whatever, but dry, brittle,
Mhm.
if it doesn't have luster, because healthy hair, it's gonna have luster,
Mhm.
especially on a fresh wash day.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if it's tangling and causing you a lot of drama and stress on wash day, yeah, it's chances that your strands are in repair mode and they need sealing up.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have to cut them. There's a way to repair by sealing them,
I
as you
mean,
both.
say.
Yeah,
It's a
you might.
combination of
both.
Some of it will need cutting,
Mm-hmm.
and some of it will still be able to be
To
repaired.
repair, so you can repair damaged hair. Okay,
Oh,
okay.
And the good
Beautiful.
thing about it is you'll know that you're on a good system, because what will happen is your hair will get easier, and the hair that's dried out it's just not gonna cooperate, like it's pretty much done.
Mhm.
It'll start flaking. This will get stronger and more manageable, and then you'll see like this little brittle hair at the end that's just kind of like flaking off.
So let me
That's
go.
that's like I'm done. Just let me
Let me
go.
go.
Let me go in the ocean. Like you holding on to their hand, just go down.
All right. Okay. Love it. Thank you, ladies, for the knowledge. Okay, so let's move on to our second / last question of the day, which is natural hair actually hard to manage, or is it just misunderstood? It's like most of us don't know what we're doing, or is it actually hard to manage?
It's not. It's not hard to manage, and most of us don't know what we're doing. Because of a lot of the reason why we don't know what we're doing is marketing. I feel like marketing and just misinformation that's online.
Divide to sell.
Yeah, they're trying to sell products, and it's unfortunate, but a lot of us don't even know what the hair needs. So these companies, they do their little focus groups, and they bring in the black women or whatever. They bring us in, and we tell them, what we think we need. So they give it to us.
Yep.
But honestly, a lot of us don't know what our hair needs,
Yeah.
and that's unfortunate.
Yeah. It complicates it a lot for
Yeah.
us. Is the reality is before everybody like really dove into being natural, the products to take care of your hair already existed.
Yeah.
they, you know, it goes back to what we were just talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You know, whatever the texture is, if the product works, it's just gonna work. You might need to use more here, a little less there, but it's gonna work. So it was, you know, I think we had a theory, like we feel like they were like looking at stuff online, and whatever new ingredient that was being talked about, all of a sudden a product showed up with it.
A whole line.
A whole line.
Yeah.
You know, rosemary water, and
Rice water.
Whatever is like popular right now, whatever is the whatever people want.
Yeah. Give them what they want.
Mhm.
Let's get their money.
Yeah.
And unfortunately,
and there go my money
for
for a long time.
A lot of them, you know, they have, you know, it's been researched and found out that a lot of these products that they are marketing to us actually have harmful ingredients.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's unfortunate too.
Yeah. And all of them are the same, just different bottles, different branding, but they are pretty much the same.
Usually oil, water, and perfume.
Shit.
So when people get it and they all of a sudden they can comb through their hair, they're thinking, oh, this is it.
This is working.
The problem is the next time you shampoo your hair, you back at square one. It should not, just like we said earlier, it should not be difficult every single time. Your hair should get easier and easier and easier and easier to do. That's just the reality. Our hair is not that difficult. Go ahead.
A lot of times they formulate products to help us manage hair that is damaged, but they don't formulate the products to help us heal the damaged hair strand. These are only products that help us manage strands that are compromised.
Man.
Yeah.
We've been lied to, ladies.
Yeah.
Is my hair getting easier to manage?
Oh, heck yeah.
Oh,
Girl.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm sitting in the back, but I see things.
I love it. Awesome. Well, let's move on to our last part since we already went through our questions of the day. Last question is, we know everybody loves that, the hair myth of the day.
Right.
Let's talk about the hair myth. Give me one, ladies.
That there is a such thing as products that only work for white hair and products that only work for black hair.
Right. Tell me about it, because honestly, my entire life, that's what I thought. I thought they were products that I should use because they are for our hair. And that's what my mother always bought. That's why I always, from the relaxer to the lotion to everything that goes into my hair, it's always been things that were marketed to black. So that's what I always believed, personally. That made me really.
Well, you're lucky enough to be young enough that there were some products available to you like that. But I remember when I was younger, before TCB, I think TCB was like the first one, Ultra Sheen and all that stuff. They were like the first ones that came out. And you know, and there were some other things, but they were like more like hair dressing things. There wasn't a specific shampoo and conditioner until like TCB and stuff like that. But yeah, my mom, she used products that were not marketed to black people, and my hair was long and healthy as a child. She did my hair every other week. She didn't have any trouble detangling. I had so much hair.
More than now?
Yeah, way more than now.
Let's see your hair.
I feel bald headed.
This is luxury. Luxury. Ow.
No, I mean, I had so much hair back then that I really honestly feel bald headed right now.
Wow.
So yeah, that was a labor of love that she did. She took care of my hair like that. But yeah, she didn't have any trouble. But the only trouble was getting me in from playing outside on Saturday.
That
part. So yeah, that was the only trouble.
And making sure you didn't go back out.
Yeah, I couldn't go back out after that.
Yeah.
No. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
She had to threaten me. I said, I don't want to get my hair done. She goes, well, you have a choice. You can get your hair done or you can get a whooping. So I said, well, I guess I'll get my hair done. Yeah, see y'all tomorrow. Oh my God. My friends be like, bye, Mickey.
Is that why they're calling you Mickey?
Yeah, they called me Mickey when I was growing up. They're like, bye, Mickey. We'll see you tomorrow. I'm like, yeah, okay. Mickey.
After church.
Yeah.
We'll see you after church.
Yeah.
Because that's what it was for.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Trina, anything you want to add on the white versus black hair products?
I mean, we can say we definitely have experience. You know, we have the evidence that there's no such thing.
There's no such thing.
I
I mean, I guess even looking at the what do you call it, the ingredients. If you if you flip it,
that and how ingredients are put in a bottle, because you can have a popular ingredient, right?
Mm-hmm.
That says it works, you know, but it's only certain products that use a concentrated version of that.
Gotcha.
And that's usually the product that's gonna cost. It might cost a little bit more.
Yeah.
But it lasts longer because because it's concentrated. You don't have to use so much.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, we have used products that were, or tested out products that were supposed to be for, you know, our hair, just to see what would happen.
Yeah.
Thankfully, it didn't take us that long because we knew immediately when something wasn't working.
Yeah.
Immediately. And you know, we get the, you know, clients and, you know, say, you know, use this at home or use this, and they'll say, oh, is that for white hair? And what we tell them is the hair does not discriminate.
Right. I don't even think the hair knows if it's black or white.
It doesn't know.
Yeah,
Only thing the hair is aware of is the chemical imbalance or balance that it has or that it needs. That's the only thing that it understands.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes.
That's like, you know, it's just, and that's why I said the texture doesn't matter.
Yeah.
None of that matters as long as the product is doing its job.
Yeah.
That's all you're looking for.
Yeah.
You know.
That's crazy.
Split ends are inevitable, but you can slow them down by getting a good thorough cut to start off, and then using products that support the length retention, which it doesn't have to be black owned or white. It makes no difference, and we're living testimony of that. It's not just we're just saying like, oh no, we've seen it, we tried it, and we keep getting the results that we need. So yeah.
I mean, I'm not an expert, but I know when I was trying to do my hair, if I go to the store, I will go to where the black hair is.
Yeah.
I will go buy all of this black. I will look for a black face on it. You know. But then my hair was never really doing what it was supposed to do. And then I remember when I started going to hairstylists to let them do my hair, I look at it, I'm like, isn't this white people hair? All of the stylists I've ever been that my hair actually did something good, I never seen a like black product there,
quote unquote.
Never seen a black product there. So even me as a non-expert, I'm a testimony of that as well.
The majority of those products that everybody knows about, I'm not all of them, but especially from years prior. They make them with inferior ingredients. They really don't. Again, they are putting ingredients in there that help us deal with a damaged hair strand, but not that actually heal the strand. And that's that. I've tried it. We tried it.
Rose water. That's what I'm thinking of.
Rose water.
Not rosemary water. Rose water.
And I'm gonna tell you guys something else that can happen with products. You can be using a specific product, and you know for a fact that it was working because number one, you're not having any problems with tangling or dryness, and then all of a sudden, you're using the same stuff. You're not doing anything different, and your hair starts drying up. Oh, they've changed the formulation, and then it's time to move on. Because if it was working before and you weren't having any trouble before, and all of a sudden there's all these problems. I had it happen in the salon. I was loyal to a brand, and they changed the formulation of their conditioner, and a lot of people's hair started getting dry, and it took me a minute to put two and two together, because why would I think that they would take this professional product and all of a sudden change the formulation and not tell anybody? And it looked the same, it smelled the same, it felt the same, but it wasn't doing the same. So they changed something. So I had to leave it alone and find something new.
And the crazy thing is, we're not going to mention the product, but we both were using the same products in different cities.
Because
when we got back together, when we, get together and start talking about products and everything and what we were using.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, me too.
Yeah.
It
And
didn't
you had
work.
the same
So
experience?
yeah, so in the desert, because at the time she was here
Mm-hmm.
and I was in a humid place. So that just goes to show you
Mm-hmm.
the impact that it had
Yeah.
on two totally different environments.
Yeah.
That's why we were saying in previous videos
Mm-hmm.
the environment means something, but if the product is gonna work, it's gonna work. We were
yeah.
both using the same things in different places
Mm-hmm.
and
the
noticed
same thing.
and had the same thing happen.
Yeah.
Wow.
So again, only from experience, never opinions over here.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's
would
not
never,
just.
We would never just be like, oh, in our opinion. No.
Yeah.
We just want to share what we
Some of our little knowledge that we learned through
Mhm.
experience.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's valuable. That's why we think it's valuable. That's why we want to
Mhm.
share it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
hopefully it'll help somebody.
Yeah. Love it. So another hair myth debunked.
Get out of here, hair myth.
Right. Well, thank you so much, ladies, for sharing all of that with us. I feel like I've been learning so much just talking with you guys, and I hope it helps somebody else watching this as well. So ladies, if you have questions, don't hesitate to write them down. As you can see, we address all the questions we see on the comments. So if you have questions, comments, leave them there and we'll talk about them next time.
Yay!
Alright.
Oh, look, get the back of my hair.
Ooh, ooh, she's pretty and she knows that.
Okay.
Because next week they won't be here.
They won't
They
be
won't be
here.
here.
That's why I'm like, one of the things we like to share when we're educating clients to help them understand what their hair strand looks like and what it's doing and why it's doing what it's doing. We'll bring up this right here. Okay. So basically, this is what a hair strand looks like under a microscope in different situations, different stages. So when your hair is just tangled up, dried up, doing shedding a lot, more than likely, if it's in the extreme, it's number 3. You can see the cuticle layer. See how it's peeled up? That's what it looks like. The goal of the product, again, no matter what it is, if it was made from from the depths of Himalayan salts to to the lab in Europe, it doesn't matter where it was produced. If it works, it's gonna get you to here.
Which is a perfectly sealed.
It's perfectly, and it's so possible to get a perfectly sealed up. This is the type of strand. This is your hair goal when you're trying to retain length. Your hair is gonna grow unless you have some type of issue. Some women, we have thyroid, high blood pressure. There are things from the inside that does stop growth. But if your hair is growing out the head, and it made it to the 1 inch mark, you can work on it using the right things, seal it up so it reaches. The whole point is for it to reach its full potential.
Yeah.
So.
And on the the damaged one,
Mm-hmm.
the more that cuticle is lifted up, the weaker that strand becomes. Because all those layers is what makes it strong. You start peeling up layers, now you're losing your strength.
Yep.
And that's why your ends will be popping off, and you're growing hair, and you're also breaking hair at the same time.
Yeah. So then when you decide to wear it, because it'll grow out really, really, you'll have like all this length, but the minute you try to like actually wear it and enjoy it, that's when it'll start to slowly just kind of like flake off, because now you're trying to show it. As before, a lot of people, they'll wear it and they'll keep it up in a certain style or braid it up or twist it up and everything. It's really not, have the opportunity to do what it's trying to do or what it's not trying to do. But once you let it out and you blow dry and you start doing things, that's when people start seeing like all that length that came, the split ends will start traveling up that hair strand. So yeah.
Right. Beautiful. Thank you, Trina.
Yeah, that's our little presentation. Hair nerds.
Guys, thank you for watching today's episode. Again, if you have any questions for Moselle and Trina, let us know so they can add to our next episode. And we're excited to see you next time. All right.